5 years after the dastardly Mumbai attacks, 26/11 anniversary today. But the question is, are we secure? Are we still vulnerable? Were specific alerts ignored by India? That's an important question that's come up as the controversial book, The Siege, makes some sensational disclosures about the Mumbai attacks and talks of an Indian agent who might have helped the ISI to head the attacks.
5 years after a dastardly attack on Mumbai, this controversial book has made sensational disclosures about 26/11 attack. The Siege, authored by Adrian Levy and Kathy Scott Clark, chronicles the making of David Headley, who helped ISI and Lashkar launch the deadly strike on Mumbai. In an explosive claim, the book talks about an Indian super agent dubbed Honeybee from New Delhi, who passed on sensitive information to ISI's Major Iqbal, heading the Mumbai attack.
Well, one of the things that came to the fore, and it actually was spotted by Western intelligence agencies as well as by investigators in Pakistan, and it was offered up by Lashkar itself, was the existence of the Indian establishment, an Indian agent, not a Pakistani, not any other nationality, who obviously had connections within national security circles, who was passing information which ended up with Lashkar. Whether that went directly or not, I don't know. And the kind of information that he was passing was information that could assist Lashkar and the ISI anticipate what the Indian response would be to a raid.
But the chief investigating officer, Ramesh Mahale, says that the claims by the book doesn't hold any water.
इसमें हम लोग ने एक्सटेंसिवली इन्वेस्टिगेट किया है. उसमें हमने कसाब को इंट्रोगेट किया, उसमें किधर भी नाम हनीबी का आया नहीं है. सेकेंड स्टेज पे हमने अबू जिंदाल को इन्वेस्टिगेट किया है. ही वॉज वन ऑफ द कॉन्स्पिरेटर ऑफ द 26/11. अबू जिंदाल के स्टेटमेंट में भी, उसके कन्फेशन में या हमारे इंट्रोगेशन में किधर भी हनीबी का नाम आया नहीं है. इसके लिए मेरा कहना ऐसा है कि हनीबी नाम का चीज़ हमारे केस में आया नहीं, so we will not believe on that story.
In the book, the author claims that America's Central Intelligence Agency passed at least 26 alerts on a possible attack on Mumbai to RNAW and the Intelligence Bureau, with five-star hotels like Taj and Trident being under the radar of Lashkar-e-Taiba. This information was accessed by America through Headley.
American intelligence agents reached out to India, to RAW, and passed on 26 warnings beginning in August 2006 and running right up until a few days before Mumbai happened. Virtually all of that material came from David Headley, although his name and identity was never passed on to the Indian authorities.
America at that point didn't want to reveal the identity of Headley to India, claims the book, as an Obama-obsessed Washington believed that Headley would lead them to the world's most dreaded terrorist. But they didn't quite realize that Headley was a slippery customer.
He only worked for Headley. You know, the Americans may have believed he was working for them, but Headley sold everyone down the river. His childhood friend, Rana, when they were together, he used, behind Rana's back, his vehicle and military pass to sell drugs. Every time he got caught for some nefarious activity in Germany or New York in 1984, 1988 and 1998, he turned on the people he worked with and gave them up to the authorities. His methodology was to betray the people who were nearest to him. That is what he did. And now we know that he was also passing back considerable information from inside Lashkar-e-Taiba, and that information was, in a very bald way, shorn of all identifying features, passed to Indian intelligence through RAW, and then digested, given through IB, and then down to the police.
Though even the government took note of the disclosures made by the book, the investigating officer has challenged the facts put out by the authors.
According to your investigation, whose information was this that there is a certain patch which is desolate which can be used for landing?
देखिए, हमने सबाउद्दीन और फ़हीम को भी अरेस्ट किया था. उनके खिलाफ जो एविडेंस है, जो विटनेसेस ने कोर्ट में डिपोज किया है, उससे ऐसा मालूमात होती है कि फ़हीम अंसारी ये बधवार पार्क के पास गया था और वो ही उधर से सब मैप वगैरह निकाल के दिया था. ये हमारी केस थी और वो केस के तहत हमने एविडेंस भी लीड किया है. बट फॉर्चुनेटली और अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो उनको कन्विक्शन हम मिला नहीं पाए, लेकिन एविडेंस तो जो भी विटनेसेस आके डिपोज किए कि ही वाज ट्राइंग वेरी बैडली टू गेट द हाउस एट बदवार पार्ट, दैट विल शो दैट कि ही इज द वन.
The explosive disclosures only raising more question to the Indian establishment, and if we were found wanting, if yes, could we have saved 166 lives? Bureau Report, Times Now.